Okay, darlings, we are back for some more unfortunate news. I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but this a teenager, this up and coming, potentially may have been our next female president. Who knows, right? Or our next astronaut, Madeline Soto. She was 13 years old. She had been found to have passed on in a wooded area on March 1st, uh, 2024, and was found to her death had been found to be the manner of which is a homicide, and that it was a result of strangulation. So she was like choked to death, and before she was found, her body was found. Um, and while investigating her actual disappearance, police had arrested her mother's boyfriend. His name is Stephen Stearns, 37, on charges of intimate battery and possession of child intimate abuse material. Per the sheriff's office said, the child had been missing from their Kissimmee, Florida home, per the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Um, Previously, he wasn't facing the charges in connection to Madeline's disappearance, but now he's now the prime suspect in the case. Um, it's very it's very sad because, according to reports, on the night before she disappeared, her mother, Madeline's mother, allegedly sent her, Madeline, to sleep with, or at least in the same bed with, the boyfriend at the time, which is Stephen Stearns, because the mother needed to rest after returning home late from work. Um, and the next morning, the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend of the mother, Stephen Stearns, was seen in video discarding items in a trash can in the apartment complex where he lived with Madeline and her mother. And later, authorities discovered the child's backpack and laptop from the said trash can. Also, additionally, an hour later, the ex the boyfriend, the mother's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend, was seen with Madeline in the car. However, the sheriff's office believes that the teen was already dead at the time. So they believe that Madeline was actually unalived in the apartment that she shared with her mother and her mother's then boyfriend, which is Stephen Stearns. He is also accused of intimately abusing Madeline and recording this abuse on video, per the authorities. Um, they further allege that the abuse can be traced back as far as 2022. When Madeline was 11, she was 13 when she passed on. Oh my goodness. So she was sharing an apartment with her mother and her mother's then boyfriend. And when told by Florida authorities that, her boyfriend could have potentially been the cause of her daughter, Madeline's disappearance at the time, her mother was in disbelief that her boyfriend could have done anything wrong to Madeline, and that she felt that even though she had been shown definitive proof of the abuse against her child, while her child was still considered missing and not unalived yet, she, according to her, quote, "I did not want to believe that he," her ex-boyfriend or boyfriend, "had done anything evil to her." But this is after you were already shown explicit pictures and or videos. Wow. Um, she still felt like he was the good guy. I so she was. I don't know if I should say that she was comfortably oblivious to the alleged abuse by her ex-boyfriend or still boyfriend. I'm not sure what their relationship status is now, against her teen daughter. But it's very telling that she could have been potentially complicit in the crime, because according to her, the child was also made to share the bed with the couple, like the same bed, and that she would often wake up to her boyfriend snuggling, quote unquote snuggling, her teenage daughter while in his boxers. Like, ma'am, if that didn't already raise red flags, I don't know what will. But here we are now. Your boyfriend or ex-boyfriend is now charged with unaliving your child in April. This is horrible. I mean, I feel bad for her because she lost a loved one. But I also don't feel bad for her because she lost a loved one in the manner that she did. Simply because, and hear me out, I feel like she also was complicit to the crime. Like, you'd already seen your ex-boyfriend or boyfriend snuggling up to your teenage daughter while he's like basically practically naked. Hello? That should have been like ding ding ding. You got to go to the boyfriend. But she obviously allowed it to continue. And it's very unfortunate. Now, this child who could have again been our female president or like an astronaut, or who could have potentially been somebody who could have discovered a drug to cure, cancer or something. Now she won't get that chance because Madeline, unfortunately, her life has been cut short by the mother's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. I didn't hear if the mother had actually been charged with a crime in connection to her daughter's getting unalived by her ex or current boyfriend. But I'm sorry, ma'am, I will not be surprised if they do. If the officers or if the prosecutors find you also to be complicit. Jeez, that's... My goodness. My goodness. And it's so unfortunate that Madeline had no outlet to speak to, that she didn't know that she could call the crisis text line or the National Child Abuse Hotline. It's very unfortunate that her own mother had failed her. And from what it seems, on purpose. Darlings, that's all we have for now. Remember to remember others in your prayers. Yes, evil does walk amongst us. Yes, it's true. I mean, how else do we explain this, right? It's very unfortunate, but let's still try to leave grace for others. Let's still try to be kind to one another and to always journey in gratitude. And of course, remember to be kind to ourselves. I shall see you all, my darling dears, later. Have a great day, rest of the week, rest of the month, and so on and so forth. Toodaloo for now. Bye.